You're right, Nicole. No car, no service. But here in LA and across the country, Taco Bell fans can savor their tacos and chalupas in a dining room. That is not the case anymore for customers in Oakland.
A few moments later.
Got a whole bunch of businesses just bouncing just because they're not safe no more. I don't know what it is, but situations got to change, period.
In 2023, robberies went up 38%, according to city data, with overall crime going up 17%.
What's happening, people? You know we got to talk about this Taco Bell situation here because multiple locations are closing the doors. Literally, they're not letting no one go inside to eat inside the dining room. They're literally putting signs up that says dining room not available. You cannot eat inside. Only drive-through. They're not even accepting cash. No cash. Probably got no cash registers for no one to steal in multiple locations. Now, since 2023, the robberies have been up 38% and overall crime 17%. This video I'm going to show you here with News Nation. They actually got their vehicle broken into, the laptop stolen 1 week before putting out this video. They were funny enough, they were interviewing the fast food manager, asking them about crime. Coincidentally, they're getting robbed, hoodwinked, right? Bamboozled. Now, one city council member for Oakland actually said they need the National Guard. And this is the emergency. You know what I'm saying? Emergency. Sound the alarms. Take a look at this.
No shirt, no shoes, no car. That means no service at a handful of fast food restaurants in one California city, where some chains have transitioned to operating as drive-through only due to ongoing crime issues. A pair of Taco Bells, now the latest to shut down their dining rooms completely and only allow customers to place orders at the window. Correspondent Nancy Liu is live. So Nancy, those without cars are simply out of luck at those locations.
Wow. You got to have a car to go to this fast food dining place. Seriously? Are you kidding me? Some people that go to these places eat this cheap food and get diarrhea can't even afford to have a car. Now they can't even go buy food for you. As a capitalist company like Taco Bell or McDonald's or In-N-Out, you would think they would give them the option to go inside the dining room and hire security, have the California finest PD out there in the front, park a squad car out there, just have it empty. An empty squad car, that's enough to deter most of these criminals. But no, they just straight up said, nah, we're prioritizing our employees and we're closing dining room because we having all these robberies, all these stick ups, and all these people getting hit over the head, pistol whipped, or maybe shot and killed.
You're right, Nicole. No car, no service. But here in LA and across the country, Taco Bell fans can savor their tacos and chalupas in a dining room. That is not the case anymore for customers in Oakland. As of this week, Taco Bells in that crime-plagued city have shut down all indoor dining. Not only is it drive-through only, operations are now cashless, and customers who have walked up to drive-through report being denied service. Crime concerns are also why Raising Cane's shut down its Oakland dining rooms last year. That chain is drive-through only as well. But In-N-Out is giving up on Oakland entirely. In 2 weeks, the popular burger chain is closing a busy location near the Oakland airport. Other restaurants that have left Oakland include Denny's, Starbucks, and Subway.
Wow, guys, look at that sign. Prevent car break-ins. Has a picture of a robber. It looks white. Do not leave valuables in car. You're telling me I can't even leave my personal property in my own vehicle if I was there at those restaurants? That has got to be the dumbest load of crap. That is the first sign the city officials need to see to say, hey, let's get more officers out here. Let's fund the police. Let's get the National Guard out here and stop these break-ins. But nah, they ain't about to do it. These Democrat, liberal-run cities don't want that. They want the crime to keep happening. They want to keep letting them out. You keep getting a guy from them with the same crime, break-ins, robberies, and you continuously let him out. How brazen do you think he's gonna be? How seriously, he's gonna be kept breaking into 2 cars a day to 3 to 4 to 20. It's gonna be a whole business. This guy has a whole criminal business, a whole business where he's going to the pawn shops or going to his neighbors selling stuff, laptops, clothing, using the personal information, credit cards. This guy is a millionaire off the backs of the American people in poor Oakland, and they can't even get their city officials to do anything about it. Sad. It's horrible.
And it's all despite a law enforcement surge pushed by Governor Gavin Newsom, who just announced the recent arrests of 168 suspects linked to gangs, organized crime, and carjackings. Rampant car break-ins and robberies remain a problem, so business options keep dwindling for Oakland residents.
And of course, Gavin Newsom, he's just gonna let him out. He's just gonna let him out. That's what he's been doing. That's what the DA, these prosecutors have been doing. They put him in chains, put him in handcuffs, put him in the jail cell. Judge lets him out on no bond or little bonds. This is how these criminals get so brazen. So this is how it happens. It happens when you don't really stick it to them, when you don't really hit them, when you give them slaps on the wrist. They know that, oh, okay, they're not serious about crime. And I'm a criminal, so therefore I'm going to up my criminal activity.
Got a whole bunch of businesses just bouncing just because they're not safe no more. I don't know what it is, but situations got to change, period.
In 2023, robberies went up 38%, according to city data, with overall crime going up 17%. Now, my personal run-in with Oakland crime happened just last week. Our News Nation crew vehicle smashed into and my work computer stolen while we were right across the street interviewing a restaurant manager about persistent crime. 22 robberies since opening in 2016. And
wow, 22 robberies since opening in 2016. They're interviewing the manager at a fast food chain about these robberies, and they getting robbed. They're getting robbed. Wow. You gotta know it's bad when you can't even go do an interview. You can't even do an interview at a fast food chain about the news, what you're doing, you're gonna report on. That is insane. That is so out of control, insane. You need to move out of that city. You need to get out of there, or freaking hitchhike out of the city, out of the state immediately.
one Oakland City Council member calls the situation an emergency, which warrants sending in the National Guard, and that's in addition to the ongoing surge by CHP. Nicole?
Wow, yeah, Nancy, I did not know about that break in there in the car. I'm just glad you and the crew, everyone is okay, Nancy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Go to News Nation now.
Damn. Oh, man. This is just what happens. This is the tale of the liberal-run cities. These crime-ridden cities that allow this to happen. They allow the crime to happen. When the BLM riots are happening, they say it was cool. It was mostly peaceful. Every time something like this happens, it's mostly peaceful. They just trying to steal because they're hungry. You know what I'm saying? They go and rob a liquor store. They needed that bottle of Hennessy. You know what I mean? They needed that. If you think they're going to be robbing these fast food chains because they needed it, they'll be going in there and making themselves a chicken sandwich or something. But that's not the case. They're going in there strapped with a gun, some sort of weapon, targeting these businesses and saying, give me your money. So much so that the businesses are saying, hey, we don't even have cash. We're not accepting cash. And then they're saying, no, we're not even letting you come in the doors. And then they're like, no, don't even come to the parking lot. Go in the drive-through. If you don't got a car, don't even try. That's how scared they are to get robbed and jacked or taken advantage of these businesses. And I don't blame them. I do not blame them, because that's exactly what I would do from day one. But on that same note, as a capitalist, you got to be like, hey, how do we fix this? And the obvious answer is to beef up security. Hire security guards, hire a police officer, stand outside, scare them away. But nah, they don't do that. They do not do that. Making it hard for the poor folks to get a taco. New York Post writes, Taco Bell restaurants close dining rooms in Oakland as crime grips city. They rob everybody and their mama. Several Taco Bell restaurants in Oakland, California have closed their dining rooms and are only offering drive-through services as a surge in crime grips the city. The surge of crime has been gripping the city for a long time. The place has been blue for a while. The Diversified Restaurant Group, which owns nearly 300 Taco Bell locations across California, Nevada, Kansas, and Missouri, have closed the dining rooms at all four of its locations in Oakland due to safety concerns. One of the restaurants located at 3535 Avenue, that's an interesting address, has been robbed 4 times since November, twice when the restaurant was open for business. The outlet noted 3 weeks ago, robbers reportedly made off with a safe. Damn, they took off with a safe? Who has a safe in their restaurant? Holy cow, that's crazy. A safe. Man, that is interesting. Kimberly Garland, who works across the street to the restaurant's cash registers, are not the only target. Yeah, obviously, quote, they just pull up out of nowhere and it's like they only rob the store, they rob everybody in there as well, she said. So it's not as safe as it used to be. There's a lot of crime now. Wow. Wow. You can't even get cheap dollar food. Diarrhea nuggets, Taco Bell, poopers, scoopers, man, y'all can't even do it without getting robbed. Man, can you imagine that? You just in there, I'm trying to get me some fries and some chicken. And next thing you know, he goes up to the cash register with a gun and then he points at you. Hey, give me your money too, and let me get that food off you too. I bet it happens. It quote, it's just what is Oakland coming to? Everything is getting worse. Things are closing down. You know it's just terrible. Another resident, Aaliyah Musa, told KPIX. Customers can still eat indoors at Taco Bell operated by another franchise owner in the city. However, it has gone cashless in an attempt to discourage robberies, the outlet reported. Taco Bell acknowledged changes that were being made at the stores in Oakland. Yeah, they acknowledged it, but they didn't really cite as to why they're doing it. They're just like, well, it's a better idea. We don't want you poor people eating inside the dining room. Use the drive-through. Quote, providing a safe environment for team members and customers is the priority of Taco Bell restaurants, the company said in a statement. So they're saying they're prioritizing their team members and customers, but in reality, they're losing millions of dollars that go into these criminals' pockets because they don't want to hire security. The franchise owner and operator has informed us that they are consistently evaluating and working to ensure a safe environment by implementing procedures such as closing dining rooms and hiring security guards, and they have taken extra measures to meet with local law enforcement. Okay, so I guess I'm wrong. They are hiring security guards, but I guess they're not doing it enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't be closing these dining rooms. You know what I'm saying? Because you would have more capital coming in, more money coming in if you just had the doors open for your dining rooms as well as the drive-thru. The diversified group did not comment on the closures. Robberies in Oakland spiked 38% in 2023 and burglaries increased by 23%, according to the city data obtained by CNN. Meanwhile, Taco Bell is the latest food chain to shut indoor dining in crime-ridden Oakland. Last year, oh my God, one of my favorite chicken places, Raising Cane's, near the airport, closed its dining room due to crime in the area. Ron 4 reported, adding that customers can still order via drive-through. Damn, look at those tacos, look good. In January, In-N-Out announced it would close the burger chain's only location in the city on March 24 due to the rise in crime, making the first time it has been forced to shutter one of its eateries. Wow, even In-N-Out's joined it. They not only joined the exodus, they said we're just completely closing our location. We're losing so much money that it ain't even worth it keeping it in y'all's poor, shitty run cities. Chief Operating Officer Denny Warnick cited the series of robberies of both customers and employees, along with theft and vandalism, for Decision Newsweek reported. Denny's, oh my God, Denny's Jim, y'all got it bad over there. Denny's also closed its restaurant on Heidenberg Road in January after 54 years. Oh my God, 54, that's a lifetime. That is a whole lifetime right there, 54 years, citing the safety and well-being of its staff and customers amid the rising crime, KPIX reported. In addition, oh my God, the list is never ending. The list is never ending. Starbucks, In-N-Out, freaking Denny's, Jesus Christ. A Starbucks outlet in the airport area closed last year due to repeated car burglaries. Wow. Taco Bell said there are no plans to close down any of its restaurants completely for now, according to KPIX. Oh, look at Gavin Newsom. Last month, Governor Gavin Newsom deployed 120 highway patrol officers to the city and the surrounding area to try to crack down on crime. Oakland Mayor Xian Gao said the city would do more to protect the Heidenberg corridor area. Nah, she ain't doing nothing. She ain't doing nothing. They trying to get her to resign. They are trying to get this Oakland Mayor Xing Dao to resign right now because she's doing such a shitty job at protecting the businesses and the city and the citizens in the city. That's how bad of a job she's doing. They're straight up saying, "Hey, we're done with you. We are done. We're signing a petition. No one wants your ass here." Now look at this. Restaurant closures, guys. This is the list of all the restaurants that are closing down. Look at the time to say goodbye to Quincy Cafe. Kua Sushi closes. Kanai Del Mar, Malibu's among February restaurant closings. Home of the Chicken and Waffles relocating. Low Bar announces new food concepts. So all these businesses right here are also leaving Oakland. All of them. All of them may or may not be about crime, but I'm pretty sure it is. I'm damn sure that that is what the case is. And here's another one. In-N-Out closing, joining another restaurants near Oakland Airport that recently shuttered. A running list of restaurants that have been recently closed in Berkeley, Oakland, and beyond. Damn. In-N-Out Burger Oakland, March 24th. The closure is not scheduled until March, but Nosh cannot ignore the widely reported news that In-N-Out is planning to shutter its Oakland location due to high crime rates in the neighborhood. High crime rates in the neighborhood. There's more. Making Wasties, Sidebar Oakland, Sister Sizzling, Lunch Telegraph, and Subway, Black Bear Dining, Hedingburg, Oakland. Check this one now. This week's focus on closure of Oakland's only In-N-Out has spotlit additional under the radar chains restaurant closures in the neighborhood around Oakland International Airport. Oakland's only Black Bear Diner closed permanently shortly before the end of 2023, and the 98th Avenue Subway, which is reportedly closed temporarily due to break-ins back in November, is now marked permanently closed. Permanently closed. You hear that? All those businesses closing down the doors, saying, "Oh no, we can't deal with this. We can't deal with the loss of money, the people getting hurt, the customers getting hurt and robbed. We're just better off just closing. We are hurting the citizens, hurting our brand, our image, all in one go. We got to get out of Oakland, California altogether. Liberal, Democrat-run cities altogether, because this is the kind of stuff to be happening over there, and the elected officials do absolutely nothing about it. And the citizens are mad. Citizens are mad. They don't want all these illegals out here running around, asking for money, beating up cops and not getting arrested for it. They don't want that. They don't want all the criminals doing all this crime, these robberies, these sprees. They don't want none of that. But the officials don't listen. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. They worried about Trump and him and campaigning for Biden.
Customers no longer have access to dining rooms at most Taco Bell restaurants in Oakland. We spotted signs saying dining room closed at the restaurant at 35th Avenue and MacArthur Boulevard today. According to reports, 4 of the 5 Taco Bells in Oakland are now drive-through only.
Y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments, because this is crazy, man. But it's not surprising. It's not surprising, not one bit. Not one bit, because all these stories coming out of these Democrat-run cities. California, Seattle, New York, Detroit, Chicago. You know what I'm saying? All of it. All of this coming out of these places where all these dumbasses running around, stealing shit, beating up people, attacking innocent people who didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing, but were at the wrong place, the right time. Like, comment, subscribe to the buzz of you. See you on the next one.